Sen
Bunny Mod Pro. Nice, latest version. En pil där uppe. Det är redan nedladdningar.
Jag har inte det.
Nej.
Sen bara extrahera allt detta i
Half-Life main.
Ja, main.
Ja, annars blir det en bunny i bunny. Så här.
Bara göra på allt.
Ja.
Så det borde funka. Just det, den här var bra. Om jag testar för att det ska vara liksom okej, frameraten och allt. Eller spelar det så.
Yes, nice.
Så exec C1 CFG.
Ja. Nice.
Ja, där. Okej, bra.
Sen är det CL-boxes reset typ för att få bort dem. Sen funkar likadant på alla andra maps också.
Jag måste skriva det nu efter varje gång.
Ja.
Okay.
Annars kan man vara fel på nästa mapp.
Ja. Okej. Så det borde vara allt, tror jag. Please record this. Vill du ha en godis förresten?
Jag trodde det här var en godis. Jag blir sugen på den.
Här tar vi gör i leksaker.
Ja, det är bra. Snö i alla fall.
Ja, sådana Kinderägg. Ja, det är också.
De kan väl gå annars. Så får det bli sen.
Hur ska vi lägga upp detta då? Jag har ingen aning.
Jag vet inte. Det var inget upplägg direkt. Det bara köra. Är det live eller?
Det är live.
Nice.
Det är live sen typ 3 minuter tillbaka. Så... Ja. Så är det. Jag menar, det blir typ så här då. Så man får plats där.
Duger.
Vi gör någon sån här texten och där nere. Typ nice.
Kid.
Well, are the audio levels fine, by the way, guys? Hold on, I'm just gonna start up the video and talk during the video just to make sure that the audio levels are fine.
Should be. Yes.
Is audio good during gameplay as well? Just to make sure. Seems good. Okay, cool. All right, so where should we begin? I don't even know.
Well,
we could just go back to the start, right?
Yeah, this is better.
Now, an interesting thing about this part is that it's in the very first, segment part of the game, but it was completed very late into the run, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was completed last, I think.
Like this section as well, like up until Barney.
Until the elevator.
So like, what's different, in compared to this is quite a bit faster than Spider Waffles run and pretty much any other run, especially not this part, but this map in particular, like this section here. Like, because normally, like you're, if you look at the door right here, this door, like we just barely managed to squeeze through there. Like, and in previous runs of Half-Life.
Yeah. So right here between the glass walls, you can grab the suit earlier than going all the way up, waiting for it. So if you're really fast here at this tricky area, this is a pretty tricky jump. and being fast enough, you can get out before the door closes.
Yeah, that's really hard.
So it's really fast inside here, and of course you can keep the speed out the door, which is like 650. So in total, it saved like 3 seconds at least on this map.
On this map alone, yeah, and that's quite significant considering that it's really, you know, a simple map.
Yeah,
and
just
early on.
straight corridors. It's quite a lot.
So,
And here, just blocking the guard a tiny bit, so it took a short path to the scanner.
some simple bunny hopping, and in here we got a sort of new trick as well, don't we?
Well, let's skip back a bit.
Go back, we can just press the arrow keys.
Okay. Right. So at this door there is a trigger in front of it, and if you stand inside it, the door will open I think 1 second earlier than waiting for a Barney guard to open it. So if he would stay here, the door would open 1 second later. So you gotta stand here. So that's why you can't gain speed and bunny up inside here.
Oh, I see. I actually didn't know that. I had no idea. That's interesting.
Oops.
You want to speed? You want to speed up?
No. Slightly, maybe.
Yeah, you can speed up. Speed up by.
So here, instead of using the ladder to stop the fall damage, we actually use a invisible button.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Just go back here and just go really slow, because you can barely notice it. You know, when you're watching in full speed.
Oh,
if you
it's hard to see.
Yeah, if you don't know what's gonna happen. So like, let's just go back to this jump right here. Really,
can they see the cursor? Mouse cursor?
No, I can turn that on though. Hold on, I'll turn it on so that they will see the cursor. Capture mouse cursor. There we go. You can see me now.
Oh, nice. So right here is the button for the elevator, but it can't be attached to the elevator itself, so it is in fact invisible and stationary, so to speak. And the same thing is down here at the bottom location. About here is the invisible button. I'll make an edge bug on it right there. And the trigger is triggered just at the bottom, so no time is lost.
Yeah,
Just squeezing through the door.
yeah, and we discovered that after completing the segment initially.
Yeah.
So we had to redo. Well, we didn't have to, but we redid the segment in order to save some time later on.
Actually 2 times with your scientist trick later
Yeah,
on.
but yeah, you'll get to see this later on. Well, it's coming right up. Speed us up. It's so fast in normal speed. All right, so coming up to this section right here, let's just slow this down a bit. So you'll notice Quandra's right here, like right there, he went back, and what he actually did, it's kind of hard to see unless you're familiar with the game and how the loadings and like triggers set up.
Yeah.
So like what he did right here is that he goes into the next level when he lands right here. Just as he lands, he goes back to the previous level and then back into the next level again, which is sort of confusing. But what this does is that when he pushes this scientist, usually I can showcase this within the game actually. He starts moving immediately there.
Wait. Fuck. Don't you have triggers?
I guess not.
Oh, the reset alias. I'll test that. There we go. Let's get there.
Let's get our bunny hopping. So alright, let's get ready. So, then trigger. It's gonna.
Ja, borde vara.
What? Det kanske är fel färg på den.
Nej, borde inte vara.
Så bra. Eller jag resetade inte innan.
Ja, testa det.
På kommandot.
CL boxes reset. Having some technical issues over here.
Oh no! But anyways, jag gör inte vad jag har inte för en gammal version.
Ja, nej, det är nytt så jag ska få den. Testa en gamerstart. Jag säkert den första skit som störde.
So, well, you're just gonna restart the game. Så ladda
Quick.
Oj. Nej. Doesn't work.
I don't know.
What should we do?
Jag vet inte vad som är fel. Reload map. No, this one works without reloading.
Yeah,
Should work.
It should work. But anyway, let's just showcase. Let's just continue on for now. Anyway.
Yep.
So what normally happens right here is that let's just go back a bit since we got sidetracked because of the issues. Okay. Well, okay. So like notice how the scientist starts moving immediately right here. And he's not supposed to do that because every time you enter a level, like I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry. Good catch. I'm entering the level right here, and he's not moving. I have to wait for like 4 seconds or so before I can start pushing him. But if I enter the level, if I go to the level, save load, I can start pushing him immediately. But the thing is, I can't open the door if I save and load, because the NPC door bug or whatever doesn't work if you do it.
Yep.
So you can sort of do.
Fortunately, the change level trigger is close to the scientist.
Yeah.
So you can just go back to simulate a save load.
Yeah, so that's why we go back and forth, and that's how that works. Also, coming up right here, let's just go back for a bit, is a sort of a new trick as well, right here.
Yeah, found by Drugi.
So, what exactly are you doing?
Well, I'm jamming myself in the elevator, making it go reverse. And if you do it early, it will go upwards above the origin somehow. I'm not sure why. There you see, I'm getting 1 damage, blocking it. And it goes the other way around, letting me slip down.
Yeah, so it's a really, is it precise? It's hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard actually.
Yeah,
And it saves only 0.6 seconds.
yeah, I can never seem to do it, but then again, it hardly saves any time, so.
It's a very cool looking trick though.
Yeah. This section is not of much interest, my first segment in the run. I seem to. Funny thing is, in the run, I had like by far the like my segments. Most of my segments are really long. They're like during.
Yeah, it's a few but long. In
Yeah,
the
so
average
that's-
speed length.
Yeah, and the goal for this segment is to like these scientists. You want to push them closer to the scanners, but this guy in particular, this guy, you want to make sure that he is as close as possible because he's slower than the other scientist. Like he doesn't turn around and face the scanner as soon as he does.
So I didn't know.
Yes, that's why, like
Is it because of his speeches?
I
Different
don't
length on them?
I don't know. It's just like that. So you just want to make sure that this guy is as close as possible, which he is, because like that he doesn't even have to take a step. He just turns.
Yeah, it's perfect positions.
And now he just had to time the jump, and we're done with that segment.
Yep. Here comes the longest segment in the run. I think it's like 2 minutes. Which is long for this run.
Yeah, considering most segments are, what's the average? What was the average segment time?
Can't remember. Can be 3 seconds.
3 seconds? Oh yeah, but
We should have the timesheet up.
yeah, I can bring it up actually, since not much is going on right now. During the run, you're just freestyling. Please bring up the timesheet. What was the average without, the save glitch? No, not fast fire glitch demos. You know?
It got increased significantly, at least. Can't
Yeah.
remember, but I did some tests removing all segments with less than a half a second or so. So the average is, where do I have it? How do
For 4.03 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the average. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to pause it. Turn the light on. You sure? Okay. Just for you. So, this section does have, a new major trick compared to segment run, although it's not a new trick, but it's new when it comes to, it's different from Spider Waffles run, at least.
Yeah.
So let's
When it
just
comes to optimized segmented speedruns, it's new and it saves 65 seconds.
yeah, let's just play it in full speed first. And
There we go.
there we go. But really, what? We just gotta go really slow here.
Yeah. So first I want to put the sample in position. And the fastest way was doing so I pushed it in all the way. Can go back a bit again.
It's so fast. You just do it frame by frame. So you push in the sample, then push it, you drag it out, and you.
I need some
what?
distance for it to move freely. So I move it towards me right now. And now there's space in front of it so I can boost forwards towards the sloped surface. So I can launch myself up in the air.
Here we go. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting.
Also there is a hurt trigger in the beams, which I get hurt of. I think it's 5 damage points.
Yeah. So here you just did the boost.
Yep. It's like 2k units per second right
Yeah.
now.
Which is the max speed in Half-Life.
Yeah.
Default max speed. So you,
Max velocity.
Yeah. So you slid against this sloped surface.
Yeah.
That's what. If you go against the sloped surface with a lot of speed, you will gain height.
Like a ramp.
Yeah.
Like a bicycle or something.
So you're just flying. See, it took 5 damage right
Yep.
there. Then what? What happens right here? Why does
I'm
the
reaching
game change?
for a trigger, which is located up here in the sky. And I really should have the triggers in the game working.
Yeah, that would be
Fuck.
nice. Which level is that?
C1 O E C
C1A O E
C
C. Oh.
E. Stupid well, wrong orders.
Yeah. So hold on here. Just switch the game for a bit, just to, because when you go up here, right there, like right there, the game changes, you know, the level without you completing it. Why is it doing that? But
I
was
listen, sorry.
right here. Yes.
Oh yeah. So right in front of me the trigger is located.
So why?
I think you gotta switch between them.
It
Oh,
works.
it works, nice.
It works. Perfect. Okay.
Gotta
Good.
switch.
Yeah, let's
You-
switch. Okay, so you see, he just changes level there for seemingly no reason at all. But what actually happens is that you switch over to the game. You see this green thing right here? That is the level change trigger. And if you enter this trigger, you will just automatically change the level.
Yep.
Like,
Without waiting for the sequences. So it saves 65 seconds compared to the alien slave strats or another fastest method.
yeah. And usually these triggers are usually located like outside level.
Yeah.
So you're
Either they are unreachable or disabled by touch.
yeah. So it's really fortunate that you are able to get to it.
Yeah. This is one of the very few that works that
Yeah.
way, and it saves 65 seconds.
So let's see, if I enter this trigger, bam, the game changes level,
Yep.
and we are in unforeseen consequences. Although there is a minor problem with this trigger, like, because I should be enabled to enter next level. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Why is that?
There is two solutions to that problem. Because either you have to do a change the level delay to not be inside the trigger when the map change.
Yeah, because you can't. What he does in the run, well, what we do in the run is that we hit this trigger, but we don't change the level immediately. We
Yes.
we spam. Well, we have like a script that delays the change level.
Yes, but that's not the purpose in this run actually. Because you can disable this glitch by saving and reloading.
That's true.
But the reason is because I want the to abort the fade-in screen, which is a bit delayed after loading. So I changed map. No, I saved when
Yeah.
the fade-in started.
Cool.
There, you see the delay. So I saved right now,
Yeah,
and the fade-in is gone.
yeah, because there's a really kind of a hard trick coming up right after, right? Because
Oh,
with
yes.
the landing, you see here, during landing right here. Let's just slow this, go back a bit, and slow it down.
The first jump bug.
Yeah. Serious, changes level.
I don't know how we should explain a jump bug.
Let's just go frame by frame here now.
There is some invisible boxes outside the window. You saw me standing on them before.
Yeah, I can show them in game as well, actually, because that will. Oh, let's just change the level.
And switch the screens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna showcase what he means in game. Let's take a look. There we go. This is what he's talking about. There is, invisible sort of. Oops, I fell off it, but you guys saw it.
So on top of this box, the jump bug is made, and then directly into the window, trigger the sequence for the door to break open.
Yeah, and how it's sort of, I mean, there's a definition, jump bug definition. And I don't really remember what the definition is. You gotta uncrouch, jump and crouch.
You are crouched in the air, and then you release crouch and jump at the very same frame when you are between 0 and 4 units above the ground, and it will trick the engine to make you be at 0 velocity somehow.
Yeah, and which makes you, avoid taking fall damage. And that fall would have brought us down to like 4 HP or something if we would have done a jump up. So
it saves all the health.
And funny thing is, if you compare the times between this run and the old run, this level, not this level, but this level right here is a tiny bit slower.
Oh yeah, because we started level up in the air and not at the window as the old run did. So I had to travel from the air up there to the window, and that's why it's slower.
Yeah. But it's still, the run so far is still a significant amount faster.
Yeah, overall it saved, of course.
So right here,
this is very precise for that door, very tight.
And also this right here, I believe, don't we, do we destroy those in one go? Or do we have to hit them twice?
It's twice. It's a save glitch when I picked up the crowbar.
You can like barely see it, even though I'm playing frame by frame in the video, 120 frames per second. Right here as well. He hits, because when you save and load the game, you reset, the attack animation sort of, so you can attack immediately again. You can't even.
Well, this one is. I mean, the pickup is used a save glitch.
Yeah. I'm dumb. That's true, because you can't attack immediately because of the pickup animation. That's true. Totally forgot about that.
We should go back and explain it better. So when you pick up a weapon, there is a half-second delay before you can use it. But if you save during this delay and reload the game, you can use it instantly. Yeah, so right here I saved, and now it's ready to use already. Yeah,
because you skipped the pickup animation completely.
So I was able to keep the speed through the window, saving like over a second.
Mm. Damn, that's beautiful.
Some simple bunny up
in slow motion. Oof. Alright, so this is sort of interesting how you have to slow down there. Why?
I can't remember really. It's Crash Roads specialized.
It looks sort of wacky. I think it's because you just gotta have like a specific amount of speed in order to get through the indoor section fluently.
Just gotta take a pretty wide curve first of all to be able to enter.
Yeah, and that falling thing.
And this through the vent is very precise where the jumps are landing to be able to keep the speed through the vent that nice. It's very precise.
Right here.
This jump here, and then inside the vent.
And landing on...
Yeah.
It's extremely difficult. And this section right here as well is getting the gun. And
yep,
like
it's tight.
A lot of section. I'm just gonna play it at full speed because it's just ridiculous. Like, it just looks silly. Like, you can barely tell what's going on. It's just, and that's this section as well was also remade
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, it was improved upon. Do you remember by how much?
I think all in all 2.5 seconds or so, maybe 3. So here we have a new wacky trick.
Should I play it in full speed or?
Yeah, to begin with.
Yeah.
So normally you go down the water and open a valve to fill up the space. But we skip that.
That's so cool. That's
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
yeah, in the run they are definitely one of my favorites as well. So like what makes this difficult? Is it you need?
First of all, this had to be in one single segment, because you see the zombie. There you see the zombie. It's making an animation up the hole. It's crawling up, and if you would save during his animation, it would reset and blocking the path upside. So yeah,
Yeah, yes.
I think it took him 6 seconds, the animation. So you have 6 seconds where you can't save or he would reset.
So tight. He's barely making it up there.
Up you boost into the slided curved wall.
And this right here is also, well, this is not a case of, this is not edge bug, right?
Oh, jump bug.
A jump bug. Oh, I see. Why does he need to reduce the frame rate? Because that's what he's doing right there.
Yeah. And there is a friction trigger which should make you to slide down the path there in the middle. And if you reduce the FPS there, you will get less push of the friction trigger.
Yeah, a lot of things in this game are dependent on, which frame rate the game is running in. So we do a lot of, throughout the run we abuse that by a lot, like by either increasing or reducing the frame rate.
Yeah.
So yes, it goes on here, let's play this in full speed, because this is super speed, man. Speed.
Bam.
Bam, just go. Also, this is one of my favorite parts in the run. Just this.
Yeah, it's a sick trick.
Yeah, it's just doing the object boost while still,
Yeah, it's like
keeping
holding
the
the box in
yeah.
your hands
Except
in front of me.
Yeah, it's like you're playing Half-Life 2,
Yep.
but you can't hold objects in Half-Life 2.
So these pushes gotta be extremely precise.
So let's replay this again. Slow.
It's gonna take a long time.
To see, like, it's just, I don't know.
So I put the box in the corner there, waiting for the transition.
Yeah.
Maybe explain why I'm outside the elevator as well. You can do that.
Oh yeah. We could just change
Sure.
that level, right? Because that wouldn't be the most convenient. There's just a whole lot of things. Like, I'm not even good. I keep forgetting that's an actual trick.
Yeah.
The elevator.
It's so obvious for us.
Yeah.
We're so used to it.
Speedrunning game. Which level is that? It's C1A. No. Oh.
Take 2, 1. It's faster.
C.
2, 8, 1. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Let's go back.
Here I have the example of the hidden unreachable trigger.
Yeah, right there. Small green part.
Yep. That's usually how they place it, but not in the test chamber. Good enough.
Is the trigger going to be visible though?
This is a transition area connected to this change level. It should be blue, and you haven't enabled it.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger transition, I think.
There we go. That's the transition trigger. If you're in this trigger, when
When the door closes.
When the door closes, you enter the next level. And this trigger, as you notice, extends past the door. So you can just stand right next to the door, and it'll take you to the next level, like that.
Yep. And I'm combining a object boost with a box with this trick.
Oh yeah, and it's really, and also you're also lowering the frame rate, right?
Yes, through these triggers.
Yeah, because usually you don't see my health right now, but there's pretty much a trigger right here that kills you if you try to go through it. You can go through it if you have a lot of armor, but it'll still like almost kill you, like that. But what he does, this is one of the most. I don't know, I just find this to be really cool because it just skips. It doesn't skip a whole lot, but it skips. I don't know.
It's pretty complex.
Yeah, because what do? You have the box.
I had to make these object boosts at 1000 FPS to not get pushed away from the trigger.
Oh yeah, because the trigger, you have to be right up against the door.
Yeah,
in order
so I
to.
can't move away.
Yeah, so it's cannot like even, you don't even notice that you do an object boost in this level. Like
Yeah.
right here, if I play it frame, oh, that was not intentional.
It's too high frame rate to get caught in the video.
If I play it frame by frame right here, you don't even notice. And that's like one of the shortest segments as well to run, right? The actual object boost.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's like a 10th of a second or
yeah,
so.
we could play the demo, just show you guys. See, frame by frame. There we go. You didn't even move on the
Yeah.
video.
So here I have like 2.2k UPS. Getting the medkit and battery, of course.
Yeah. And here you approach the death trigger.
Yeah, and you can see it lags slightly because I lowered the FPS to, I can't remember the exact value, but around 20.
And you barely took any damage at all.
We actually took intended damage to get lower armor.
And also jumped on the head crab. So yeah,
This is very hard to land inside the window right here.
that object boost is, as far as I understood, quite hard to pull off as well.
It's also a fast fire trick, fast fire save, from the crowbar vent grill to the pistol crabs.
Yeah, so right here, object boost, you hit it
There.
and then save.
Yep. So
Then-
now I can use the pistol instantly, starting to kill the crabs faster.
It's so beautiful in slow motion. Just mayhem.
It's very hard to kill these with the secondary mode.
Yeah, because it's really inaccurate.
Yeah,
So it's,
quite a spread on it.
yeah. Also this part, how did you just barely avoided?
Yeah,
Getting
so I
up there.
walked to get acceleration faster, then double ducked beneath it.
Bam.
Here it's just like the old runs,
Yeah.
jumping on top of the crabs.
Also, and then this section, this is a really hard trick.
Yeah, from this ladder, getting the precise speed, make it with just one jump in the vent.
Yeah,
It saved quite a lot of time actually.
it's object boost. You don't even see the head crabs.
No,
It's ridiculous.
I think they're in the air or maybe haven't even spawned yet, not sure.
Also, this is really interesting. Sort of a new trick, well, compared to old secondary run at least, at the stairs.
Oh yeah,
Well, first off, let's just go here, go through here. But also, this object boost. Normally, you're not able to keep that much speed, but if you look at the wall right here, it's sort of
yeah,
at an angle. It's not just a straight angle. You hit it and you,
I can preserve some speed by crashing into it.
yeah, and there as well.
Yep.
So what are you exactly doing here up this stairs? Because normally you're not able to keep.
Yeah, it's basically spamming the crouch key or duck key. Makes you bounce on and off the ground, and with luck you can just bounce rolling up the stairs.
Yeah, because it just doesn't work if you spam duck, right? You need precise timing as far as.
It's a constant spam at I think 500 FPS.
So you can really, if you play in slow motion, really.
Yeah, because the video is in 120 FPS, you can't see the faster spam.
Yeah.
It's much faster than you can see in the video.
Yeah. Was there anything you wanted to go over right here? Besides.
No, not really.
Okay. The object boost, the docking. This is a different route compared to pretty much any other run. You know, normally, well, not normally, but in other Half-Life runs, we go through. There's this sort of hidden like area, hidden
Path.
hidden path.
With a ladder and a shotgun,
Yeah.
which usually is faster without the crouch trick up the stairs. But as you can see, it's pretty fast, keeping the speed up.
Yeah, you can. You go. Also, this level right here is one of the.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest segments, for sure. And it had to be done in one segment as well, before the door trick,
Yeah.
because if you save, the trick won't work.
So what exactly? Because if you compare, well, just right at the start, right here, there is a difference compared to other Half-Life runs. You're not killing these alien slaves, right here, for example.
It doesn't really matter, actually.
Yeah, yes.
They haven't gotten there in time to disturb the Barney guard anyway.
Yeah. So what are you? Okay. So yes. Slow down a bit. You shoot the guard.
Yeah, I want him to be angry at me.
Yeah.
And we need the grenades. So here is angry. He wants to kill me, actually.
Yeah. You actually delay for a bit here, right? Because you can sort of tell, like. When you
Yeah.
you sort of delay right here for a bit.
He gotta see me for quite some time before he's going to chase me. It's gotta have a great balance to get him with you.
Yeah, because
It's really hard with timings. And putting out the grenades to make his path towards the door. And timing this bunny up as he opens it.
that's really difficult.
Yeah,
And also right here,
it's a nice trick.
object boost through the wall and just ducking up the.
There was a
stairs.
box behind the wall. That's reachable from the stairs.
Bam, bam. Doesn't look that difficult, but getting it all, you know, flawlessly.
Yeah,
like
you should
one
try
side
it.
hard.
Try a bit of time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This.
This ladder segment is very nice.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, if you're not a speedrunner yourself, it might not look that impressive, but it's just so fluid.
Yeah, this is very nice. I think this is one of the segments that I couldn't replicate myself.
He has to have like the largest mouse pad ever in order to pull off these moves. It's really fluid.
Yeah.
Bam. Also, this level.
Yeah, it's a nice trick.
I'm just wondering though, when you hit the button right here, like the door doesn't close down because.
Yeah, I hit the closing trigger before the door have opened, so it's pretty much nullified, the trigger.
Yeah, but how, how much, was that timing precise? Like, did you have to be really, really fast in order to avoid that from happening, or did you?
Yeah, I had to give the scientist to get in there in time.
And also, when you shoot him, you're standing in a very specific spot right here.
Oh yeah.
In order to make him run towards the door. And that was, I messed around with this thing myself, and I couldn't really get it to work that well.
Yeah, it's very hard to do actually.
Yeah.
I think the idea came from Half-Life Source, where it's really easy. Just shoot him.
Yeah.
It works every time, I think.
Yeah.
But here you gotta have a perfect placement when you shoot and blocking his path correctly.
Also, someone was asking how didn't you take any damage right here?
Oh yeah, because the scientist.
Yeah, as you can see, the grenade is in front of him.
Yeah.
So it's
Right here.
He's currently right there behind him.
Screened off.
So when it explodes, he's blocking the explosion.
Yeah, like a human shield.
Yeah, very
Convenient.
Barney.
Yeah.
Poor Barney.
It's a nice sequence in there.
Okay, so this level.
Back a bit.
All right.
This port.
Yeah, this jump. That's a
The
good
timing here. I think I counted, and it's 15 jumps beneath the port.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hard to see here in the video.
Yeah. But yeah, you're just
Yeah,
bouncing up and down.
it's too low FPS to see every jump, but I think it's 15.
Also, here's a sort of a neat thing. Right here, you shoot a double shot.
Yeah, it's very precise and luck-based because the spread isn't the same every time.
Yeah. And also, when you're shooting that box, like if you shoot the bottom, like this box
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bottom, the top one, for some reason, it gets destroyed as well.
Yep. So getting the bottom one is cleans out more.
Yeah, and then you do object boost right here.
Yep.
And to hit the button, well, not the button, well, start the elevator sequence, and once you've done that, you...
This grenade is to adjust the armor.
Yeah,
Since there was
you were at 17 and I'm at 13.
Yeah, to take more damage to get the greater boost. So curving down, keeping as much speed as possible.
How didn't you take any fall damage?
It's the same trick as the test chamber, the jump bug.
Oh yeah.
And also the first wall strafe bunny up.
Yeah, let's just go back and replay that slower. This initial jump is really
Yeah,
tight.
you can see he jumped on top of the small ledge. That was to get the fall starting from a higher point. So he got higher falling speed sooner. Here's the wall strafing bunny up.
Yeah, it's actually really fast. It doesn't look that fast. I mean, you gain a lot of speed by doing it, but
Yeah.
since it's not moving screen at all, we can just play I guess we should just play the demo. Because then you can really tell by looking at the speed meter how much speed it's gaining. Do you
Yeah.
remember which demo that is?
Try 45.
Oh, it's next one, right?
46.
So yeah, as you can see, it's actually gaining speed.
From 1200 to 1280.
Yeah, so it's actually really efficient. But it's... Also, this high-speed bunny hopping is quite hard.
Yeah, it's gotta be really smooth at this speed.
Yeah.
Because Pineapple is great at it.
Also, there's there's an interesting trick right here.
Oh yes, that is tight. Getting down that hole.
Yeah, because actually I did this segment, and when you hit this, we're hitting this sloped surface right here.
Yep.
And the thing is, it's not really consistent, like the high amount of height and speed you get from hitting it, so you need to hit it at like a very specific angle in order to get the preferred height and speed.
Yeah.
So I hit it right there, and that was pretty much like the perfect we got like pretty much the perfect height right there.
You can't get too much or too little because you see the height here. It's so tight to get down.
Yeah, we had crouch. Yeah. It's very cool though. And that was a new trick.
Yeah, that slope jump,
Not
saving a lot of time.
yeah, because otherwise you have to go,
Well, compared to the train route,
Yeah.
it saves. I think it's the map saved like 14 seconds.
Yeah, that's insane. So going up this level, it's not really anything special going on here. I just want to make sure that I grab both the med kits and the batteries without losing any time.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a very clean segment too.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on it.
I remember you were competing with Pineapple.
Yeah,
You ended up having the same
Yeah,
time.
I know, getting the same time, but then we're like, I got the same with them. It was kind of to get the same. Also, this is a really interesting route, a brand new route through Blast Pit. Let's just go back to the beginning right here. So what I'm just doing right here, I'm just setting up for like a good angle. So
Yeah.
you start off with a wall
I
strip.
tried out the route and told him to position himself in the corner.
Start out with a wall strafe, some bunny hopping, and bam, immediately you do an A boost.
Yeah,
This is like my favorite.
it's really good.
It's not a favorite. That's definitely my favorite. Probably my favorite champion run.
Pretty hard boost because I want to land on the very edge out here
in this railing. Yeah.
to reach the other side.
So you land just right on the edge. You have to crouch.
And
for a bit.
once here we edge bug on this lamp. It's covered slightly by the hand.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna go back. That was a bad. Was unfortunate
Bad
timing
frame.
for us. Yeah.
You see the lamps on the catwalk.
Oh, it's hard to see.
It's
but
good enough.
yeah, it's down here. Yeah, I can see these lamps. There's one right here,
Yeah,
and I land onto it, which prevents me from taking any fall damage.
yep.
And then also,
Just after it, you see a door on the right. Pressing the switch to open it for the wall
yeah,
on the fly.
yeah, there's a switch right here. I
You can hear the sound.
Yeah, it's behind here, behind the wall, and you can use objects.
Everything usable for walls.
Yeah. So I hit that thing which makes this door open, so that we don't have to hit that button later on.
Yeah, it's open when you get there on the way back, so it saves quite a lot of time.
Yeah, and this was sort of
This shot right there.
is a beautiful shot, and then doing the edge bug right after, and then this turn. I'm sort of satisfied with these two segments. It's a really cool section. So also I'm lowering the frame rate right here. As you notice, there's this tiny lag right there
Yeah,
in order to do the edge bug. And here as well.
it's much greater success rate if you have lower FPS.
Yeah. Also, this is an interesting name.
We gotta load that save.
Yeah. Are we?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's in order to show what happens with nade. The hum dies.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
gotta be.
It's just. Should we do it now?
Can take it on the way back.
Yeah. So see, he's throwing a grenade right here.
This grenade. And remember that for later.
Yeah. Nade. Also, this segment
Yeah.
right here is one of the most.
Landing on the slope to get some speed.
That's amazing that I skipped.
Yep. The first idea came from Railix, I remember. And it works. Using the slope again. The slope again to reach the ladder.
So yeah, let's just go back a bit, because I remember the fall right here. This was one of the most dreaded, or one of the most. You thought this was going to be the most difficult section of
Yeah.
because he wasn't sure on how.
How this trick down here worked.
Yeah, with the pipe.
Yeah, it's like a wire. You can see it's sloped, like a cylindrical. So landing on it and gaining speed, can't remember the speeds exactly.
Yeah, but you
So you can see I bounce off.
Yeah.
And I had to jump up here actually to not get full damage. Just trying to smooth out the curves here.
Yeah.
Landing here right in front of the button was pretty hard. Just reaching the...
Yeah, but it was required, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't have enough height.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also this, avoid taking fall damage. Jump on top of the zombie.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
And that's a tiny trick as well.
Because you saw I took damage here from the radiation.
Yeah.
But by jumping on the zombie's head, we jumped over it on the way back to keep 5 health points.
Also, this is sort of minor, yeah. It's sort of a cool minor thing right here up at the generator.
Mm-hmm.
When you jump around, isn't there like it's sort of invisible right here? There's like an invisible thing you can stand on.
There's a lot of flaws when they have these edges. It's like compiling errors from the map editor. It's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah. So, but you jump onto it.
Yeah.
And then this, bam, bam, bam.
Zombie pipe over the damage.
And the slow boost right there. Oh my god, the most beautiful slow boost in run.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep. It saved quite a lot more than it looks like. Near some of the craziest
Yeah.
beat boosting.
This is what sort of made the new route possible, right? Through Glass Pit. And also, when you grab health here, isn't it you?
I had to delay myself on this level.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember you were having like issues, well, because you didn't understand why.
Yeah, it didn't work. The electricity wasn't activated on the next maps.
No, but that was because you left the map too early. Which is that had never happened before. Cause
No,
to anyone,
I had no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Because we didn't know it took like a specific amount of time for the generator to get active in order for it to stay active.
Yeah.
So that game realized that you activated a generator. No.
So I had to wait out.
Yeah, but you grabbed health.
Yeah.
While you had to wait, so it wasn't that bad, really. I would say, but yeah. So you grab health right here for the wall.
Yep.
Grab a box. Some object boosting. No, you're not taking any damage right here. How is that? It's because the generator isn't active.
Yeah, I think so. Can't remember.
Yeah.
There is no electricity right now
No.
because it activates just before I exit this map. So, as you can see, the hand eyes are completely gone by now.
Yeah.
I want to show you how.
Yeah, because they are supposed to be. Oops, accidentally did that. And we have gotten 7 minutes to run, and we've been streaming for like almost an hour.
Yep. As I said, it will take a long time getting through everything.
Yeah, do you remember which segment that is? Hello.
55.
Wait, hold on. I think oh yeah, these aren't labeled correctly. Oh.
Nice one. That's how the save looks if you aren't doing anything.
Alright,
Oh,
so
there we go.
Nice. We thought, we wasn't sure, like we could have maybe skipped killing them, but we wasn't sure if they were going to be on the way back.
It would be so much easier to bring the box if it was a clean path.
Yeah, so what we did is that, you threw a nade right here. Oh, hold on, is that correct? No.
You gotta make it under the wall.
Yeah, see, there is, if you look at the wall right here, it's not, you can put a nade below. Oh, what's
You
going
can
on?
point.
Oh yeah,
You're excited.
I'm pointing on the screen. You put a nade down right here. Bam. Those.
You'll get the nuke effect,
Yeah.
very common in multiplayer games. Try the right wall.
Alright, the right one.
Come on. That should work, I think.
I got to but he's
Maybe he's too far away.
yeah, I think it's because I saved during bad position. Yeah, that's an
I bounced the grenade off the wall and it landed down under.
let's just show that again. So right
So
here.
look at the angle.
Yeah. It's very
It's slightly towards the wall.
yeah, so it bounces
With-
back
Yep.
and then goes below.
And will nuke a big area and give away all the hound eyes.
It's a beautiful section.
So maybe this trigger delay.
Oh yeah, this is
So when I bring the box with me here, the change level is supposed to be right here, I think.
yeah.
But since I'm running a long script, I delay the transition. And here the script ended and I spawned further ahead. And the last thing I did was a really fast object boost straight ahead. And you see the lamp right there is I used it as a ramp to get on top to the next wing. I'm not sure how to say it better.
You just get, then you shoot these boxes because those are containing some medkits.
Yeah, those are ready on their way back.
Yeah, but that's definitely like this. So this is definitely one of the cooler tricks in the runs. I mean, it essentially
Yeah.
made this new
Just
rig possible.
spamming use key and sliding along with it.
Bam, hitting that slope.
Yeah, and this map is completed in 2 seconds or so.
Let's just show. We can show level trigger in the game because it's quite. It's like right after the water. Okay, trigger. It should be displayed. It's not displaying the. You know what? I don't know why. But anyways, it's I can. It's right here. There it is. So normally the levels was supposed to change right there. Right here.
And the thing is, if you can't bring objects because they will vanish at the loading.
Yeah, that's true.
Because otherwise I could just bring the box to the other map.
Oops, that was not intended. I'm just gonna drag the box.
Make a nuke.
Bye. Oh, I have like no weapon binds. Do we even have any weapons in this state? Pretty much not. You see,
So look at the box.
you just vanish.
Yep. Otherwise I could bring it and use it the same way. But I had to use a change level trigger delay.
Let's play it as at full speed because this is just so ridiculously fast. You can't even tell that you're hitting the lamp pretty much at full
Yeah,
speed
it's really fast.
if you don't know what you're doing.
It's
Also,
a really nice route for Blast Pit.
yeah. This section is also sort of has a new strategy. This section, you do the
Yeah, the wall strafing.
wall strafe and bunny up,
It's pretty hard to bunny up down there.
and this is
Yeah, here's a jump bug once again.
and these grenades are just beautiful,
Yeah.
beautifully executed.
So the fan triggers at the bottom. I jump on top of the button, and I can just barely reach the triggers.
Yeah, that jump is hard because it doesn't look that hard, but when you try it yourself, there's sort of a lamp
Yeah.
that's blocking you.
You gotta be on the very edge before where you got blocked in the head.
So right here,
And another thing with the
like
grenades.
this lamp.
Yeah. If the grenade reaches, I think it's over 2.2k UPS, it will vanish. So I had to put it against the curved wall
Yeah, so
to break the grenade,
yeah,
so it wouldn't reach its max speed.
yeah, you threw it at the wall, so he got stuck, so he lost all of his speed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would disappear.
Try throwing grenades up there. You won't get any explosion mostly. And also, yeah, I got a nuke blowing up pretty much all the planks.
And this bunny hopping is just much harder than it seems because you have to.
The pattern where the jumps are gotta be pretty much perfect.
And this grenade as well, it goes through this tiny gap
Yeah.
and explodes behind these.
You see right here, it's behind the wood.
Yeah, and then you don't take any explosion damage because the grenade explodes behind
Yeah.
the planks.
So it was pretty much perfect.
Let's replay this entire section. Also use these pipes in order to sort of change your right here.
Yeah.
In order to not lose as much speed.
Yeah, I was able to keep more speed using this strange angled pipe.
Land of the water.
Angle.
The jump bug. And the
This is huge time saving. This one thing for the events.
Yeah. How much speed did you keep?
I'm not sure.
Also this is really cool.
Picking the medkits that we blew up earlier. And as you saw, the door was open that we talked about earlier. So I can just jump straight in.
Yeah, but also you did sort of you hit the wall thing, whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, because that was
the button.
I want to talk about that. That's why I was pausing. The button is right here, right?
Yes, I pushed it before going inside. So I got in just before the door would squeeze me. I think it would kill me because it's set on really high damage if you get squeezed. So right here, the map changed.
Yeah, and that alone says a couple of seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah, 1 or 2 seconds. Shotgun getting both planks.
Yeah, and then you change weapons, save immediately in order to...
to use the grenade instantly.
Yeah.
And that grenade throw was very hard.
Because
I jump here and release it on my way down to get its velocity downwards beneath me.
And you only took, let's see here, you had 44 HP, now you're 16, so you only took...
Yeah, what's pretty much minimum required to get up there.
Yeah. That's really neat. Never seen before boost.
And here are some new, never seen before. So getting the grenades during this fire sequence. Here I found out that you can use this scientist. And you found out that you have to get away the zombie first.
Yeah, you have to kill the zombie, and then you can use scientist. And scientist in this game, whenever you're below, when you have 50 HP, or else you're below 51 HP, and you press use on a scientist, it will attempt to heal you.
Yeah.
So
50 or less, and he will give you 25 health points.
So we have to wait here anyway, in order to do this explosive sequence to finish. And the timing for that is actually quite precise. Like you have to be fast to get there. Like I had to.
We tried quite a while to get in time.
Yeah, and
to the hole.
Yeah, and these tentacles right here, they killed me a lot. Like when I went down here, it's just pure luck if they killed me or not. It's really cool looking though.
25 free health points.
Yeah.
So here we get just in time before this block gets removed.
And here's also sort of a new way of getting down here.
Yeah, surfing turned out to be the fastest I found at least.
Yeah, it's really fast. But also, not only do we surf, we also skip sort of a major weapon. Not a major, but we skip a weapon.
Yep. It saves quite a lot, and it isn't really useful.
For us, at least.
Yeah. So you can use the falling speed to get pretty far down the water. Using the slopes to get faster up. You can see here. You're getting some armor before the toxic.
16.
Yeah.
And what's going on now? How are you getting so much speed?
Yeah. In this toxic waste, there is barrels, and the level designers want to have them move like flowing down like a river. So they have push triggers, and when you enter, you get the push. But if you enter many times, you will get many pushes.
Yeah.
So I use a duck script that spams the duck key, and it tricks the engine that I enter the trigger many times. So I accelerated to like 1600 in a few frames.
Yeah. Also, I didn't notice this until now. At the very end here, you sort of zigzag between two.
Yeah, it was very tight actually. It's hard.
These two. I haven't noticed that until now.
It's so tight, it's hard to get by.
Yeah, in this section, we keep a lot of speed by, hitting like the sloped surfaces of the wall.
Yeah.
Because you're like hitting a sloped surface.
Also,
right
at the
there.
end of the toxic, there's an extra push trigger.
Yeah, in like there's a waterfall at the very end.
Yeah.
Right. So. This is really one of the cooler maps in the run.
Oh yes, edge bug on the table while picking up the medkits.
Then you're going back. You're going backwards, but except you're not.
Well, can it be the craziest trick in the run? Maybe.
Yeah. So let's start off. You're throwing a nade right here. Well, you're holding a nade, but you're also having a lot of falling speed.
Yeah.
So like you hit, like
I think I would die. I only had 60.
Yeah, this is. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, let's just play it frame by frame. You fall down here.
Right now I am standing, so I can reach the medkits. So go forward, pick them, and just when I pick them, I start to crouch to be able to reach the edge of the table to make an edge bug. There we go. Now I release the grenade, and I want to place it on the middle box, because that will nuke the rest of the boxes. Like you saw, pretty much everything went down. And making some object boosts, and bringing one box with me. And right here is the loading zone, here. So I having a script running, an alias with weights to delay the transition.
Yeah.
So I want to pick up the trip mines before leaving. See one there and one inside the box.
Yeah, pick one up right now.
Yeah.
New ground now.
So yeah, I just entered the overlapping part of these two maps and ended the script.
Yeah, and then grab the other trick mine since it carried over from previously.
Yeah, well, Philip did.
Yeah, Philip did. This is his contribution to our speedrun.
Thank you, Philip. Great job.
Nice. So let's just replay that in full speed this time.
It's hard to explain, sorry.
No, but it's. I think you did a good job of explaining it. It's just so ridiculously fast.
Yeah. 4 medkits, and here 2 more.
2 more. You bunny hopping.
And here you can see the armor points.
Yeah.
We
Because
picked up 16 earlier, and we want to get lost in the water.
also it's quite important to have armor at that point, because if you don't, you take a lot more damage from
Oh,
the
yes.
water. Let's just change.
Armor is really important for taking damage.
Oh,
If
what's
you
this?
don't want to take damage, that is. Can I take some?
Sure. I'm just gonna showcase how much damage you take. All right, we don't have an armor right now. Oops, I took full fall damage instead. You take 5. Like, see, I'm taking 5 I'm losing 5 HP every time.
Yeah.
But if you have armor, you only lose 2 HP. So that's
It's also interesting because there is a loading in the water, and the two maps have different amount of damage in the electrical water.
Oh yeah, the next one.
It got more.
No, it got less. This one has.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
This one has less.
Working trigger again.
Yeah. See, this time only losing 2 HP instead of 5.
Yeah. So if you look at the run, one jump is just at the start of this level to get less damage.
Yeah. On this level, you only lose 1 armor and no HP. So.
Exactly.
Okay, let's just move this back.
So there's the last jump, and there's the new map.
Trip mine boosts.
Pretty hard to place those trip mines fast.
Yeah, and also different. Also a different strategy right here is that I placed the top trip mine for the. No, wait. Yeah, the bottom trip mine for.
Yeah,
because that's slightly
because
faster.
where you jump.
Yeah.
Soonest.
And also, a funny thing is about this segment, I did this on my grandmom's laptop during. It was like during New Year's Eve of 2012.
Yeah.
So like,
it might be.
yeah, I played on this like shitty laptop with this
You had
shittiest mouse.
Like 60 FPS or so.
Yeah.
Unstable FPS.
Yeah. This segment right here was so difficult, but I'm proud that I managed to do it on that computer.
Yeah, so right here, it's on the frame as soon as I could jump on the top trip mine.
You can really tell because if you played slow-mo here, like the trip mine isn't solid until the laser is active.
Yeah.
So you jump up, the laser isn't active.
This one was a bit sooner, so this one was cool, but the top one is very precise.
Yeah. And also, if you land onto if you try to land on a trip mine too early, you get stuck instead.
Yeah, inside it.
Yeah.
So I make a stand-up jump, and here a edge jump on the invisible edge.
Yeah, there is an invisible
edge.
edge.
You see it got very quick up there.
Yeah.
And there's a nice bun-upping, skipping the rails.
This one in particular
Yeah.
is hard.
This one took damage in the previous run.
Got some HP under go and grenades.
Yeah, it's very nice object boost. Some tight bunny hopping. It's just about taking as wide path as possible to maintain as much speed as possible.
Yeah. Let's just play that at full speed just to showcase how fast that boost is.
I think they've seen it.
Oh yeah, that's true because they should have watched the run by now.
Very nice.
It's really nice. Now this section is sort of wacky. You throw that nade in order to damage a box.
Yeah. I couldn't get it close enough to destroy it completely. There, so I broke it with a shotgun. And here I had to have it on top of my head to not get damaged by the rail, because I want to get in as soon as possible between the doors. Edge bug on top of the soldier's head and bringing the box behind me.
And bam, the largest object boost ever.
Yeah, 2k boost. Here's not much really to talk about. Just wide curves. It's like 1600k average.
That's a lot.
So here's some nice trick. Since we did this object boost earlier, we had extra health. So I was trying out ideas with damage boosting up here, but then Spyruffle found out that you can use the slope on the rail, on the side of the rail. And it's very precise because you have the wrong angles.
You can't even really tell what you're...
It's one of the hardest segments in the run. So right here you see, but it's not a clean surface. It's like a stair and slope. It's hard to explain. It was one of the hardest segments in the run to get up there.
You want his weapon?
Yeah. Pretty late pickup of the MD5.
Yeah, definitely.
And we had half for a extra boost at this point. And here, edge bug on the rail. You can take that again.
Yeah, of course.
That shot.
Yeah, I just wanna replay this boost. Bam. This is you sort of surf up here.
Yeah.
You just barely avoid hitting the edges
Very clean corners.
while still maintaining a lot of speed, and then the object boost right there.
And look
No,
at
no,
this!
no,
Look at this grenade.
Yeah.
Pause. You see it went behind the box.
Edge bug. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. There it goes.
So I'm behind the box when it explodes. Yeah, let's go. And it spawns the trip mine. Yeah, let's go. Pretty nice pickup.
Yeah, you want that trip mine. What do you want?
This corner is pretty tough. So bringing the box in here, placing the trip mine on doors to jam it, so they would reverse and open. I mean close sooner.
And then
And also, we explained that the objects vanish when you change map, but they are in fact left on the old map. This box here, it's still on the other map, so it's in the perfect position when you get back and the other way.
yeah. So objective in this law is to launch the rocket as soon as possible. And once you've done that, you have to wait for roughly 45 seconds, before you can proceed to the next level.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to push the button in right time, right?
Yeah, as you can see, I did this segment, and I'm pretty, like, it's hard, because when I did this segment, like right here, I was just watching a timer, and I tried pressing, like, proceeding to the next level just as, like, sequence had finished.
And you also did.
Yeah, and there was no cue for it really, because I just have to look at a timer and sort of.
Yeah.
So like this is pretty much.
Again, it's like luck to get the perfect time.
So this is like, it's
As soon as possible, leaving the map.
yeah, on like the hundredths of a second.
Yep.
And also.
And when the map change, you see the box appear in front of me.
Right here.
So I made a object boost and then shot it to destroy it to clean my path. Here is a jump bug, picking up the items and object boosting.
Yeah, that's pretty funny how they did that stupid way while the box, because it's supposed.
Oh yeah, it's two items. They can't spawn two items from one box. So one item is like hidden beneath the box.
Yeah, as you can tell when you push.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to think, oh, this box had two items. No, it doesn't. You just have one item floating inside of it.
Yeah.
So you pick up this.
Good attempt though.
Yeah. Battery and medkit in the satchel.
So we want to strain because it destroys this wall here.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I can't get further forward on the tram because I would get smashed.
also, this is really neat. This object boost right here.
Oh yes.
Really precise, and it's a whole lot faster than just swimming.
Also, a
3D delay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like in the middle of that hallway. No, sooner. I think right there.
Yeah.
Should be a loading.
Yeah. Not here. Yeah, before this point.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm pointing at the screen.
You can't see it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, genius. Also, this has an interesting.
Yeah. So pressing the jump key makes you surf up the sloped ceiling.
Yeah, but you get more speed. You want to have a high frame rate at that point, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
Well,
here it's
I'm not
getting
sure if it matters right here in the water, but once I reach the surface, I lose less speed.
Yeah. So right here you see the slope surface. The surface right here is just holding
Jump key.
jump key. Then he's surfing. Well,
Yeah, it's pretty tough to land on the Ichisaur.
it just out. Yeah, it's actually like a jump sort of I found during like a land park.
Yeah. Cool kid found it. It's
Yeah.
a really nice jump.
Yeah, it's really hard to land on him because it's just this tiny tile.
Yeah.
There's
It's way harder than it looks.
that it. Yeah, it's hard to hit, the small like platform, but it's also really difficult just to make it over here.
Yeah.
You need a lot of
But
speed.
it saves like 2 full jumps. So it's a good saver as well. Your new upbeat boost, full speed into the wall, like 2k and then 700 after the wall crash.
It's really neat.
Yep.
You have so much speed, you just have to duck off.
Yeah, just making the best of it. This stair was pretty tough. You can see jumping in, crouch rolling. Great mix. Jumping on top of the box after the boost. Crashing into G-Man to get the right position.
You gave him a swift kiss
Yep,
on the shin.
on the way by. Hello.
Some more ducking.
Yep, they're shooting different, what to say, locations to scare the slaves.
Yeah.
Also grabbing as much armor as possible.
Because since you have to wait for the alien slave anyway to open it.
Yeah. It would save a lot of health later, that armor. So here's one of my favorite object boost parts.
Yeah. For this, he just did some wall strafe bunny hopping right there.
Grabbing the ladder at the very bottom, double ducking down, boosting as soon as possible, and that angle
Yeah,
from
I
that
love
boost.
that.
Yeah, so crazy.
I guess you'd replay that even slower. Like initially, just get there. Grabbing the ladder.
So sliding in just have time to smash both boxes
Yeah.
with the crowbar.
I just love this boost because it's just so.
Look at the angle here, it's so precise. Look at the boxes, I just barely touch. There, it's so fucking close.
And then you just smash it.
Yeah, to grab the
And that gets
third
spawns
medkit.
miner. Didn't know.
I haven't noticed.
Bam! So swift.
Yeah, it's a nice part.
Do you remember the trip mine trick I messed around with here?
What?
The trip mine trick? That was really stupid.
Yeah, no purpose really.
So you grab the armor in order to reduce the amount of health you lose
Yeah.
in this boost. That is really the height in that. It's just barely make it up there.
Could have been done with less damage if we had more armor, but there wasn't really anything to get.
Oh, you got some health.
Yep,
Magic health trick.
you get teleported behind the med station, so you can use it just through the wall. It's pretty simple.
Do you want some water? I can go
Yeah.
grab some water.
Yes, please.
Yes, pause. Video in the meantime.
Let's continue.
Sure.
here I save just at the very right point to get rid of the fade out. And you spawn inside a box, but you can move just a little bit inside it. So I jump out just when it removes, let's say. How do you control the player?
What do you want to do? Slow it down?
Yeah.
You hold control and press either down or up.
Ah, it's really warm in here.
It is. I can open up the window.
No, it's okay.
Alright, so you control down, slows it down.
So we just spawn in the trash.
Oof. Then you have to activate the wall.
Yeah, as soon as possible. It's mapped as a train.
Yes, you can either slow it, speed up, or...
Here we have a push trigger trick just outside this pipe. You can see I brake and then got speed again. So I used the push trigger that is there like 3 times, I think.
You can get a massive amount of speed while avoiding getting fall damage.
Yeah. You're just waiting for the silo to sink.
It's beautiful. Actually, I just wanna. I really like this freestyle.
Yeah.
You hit the slope
Just
and then you manage to get up there.
trying to get some entertaining while waiting.
It definitely worked, at least on me. Alright, so...
Here's a nice trick in the pipe.
yeah, right there. You can actually... what happens is that you stand up.
Yeah, there is enough space to stand up in this pipe.
Like right here.
There, you've seen him standing up. And when you jump, you get the head in the ceiling, sloped ceiling. So you can get a massive boost, like 500 I think. Jumping on top of Barney. And here's a brand new route. It's one of my favorite new routes in the speedrun. Grabbing some armor, jumping on top of the head crab.
During his attack, during his leap.
Yeah.
That is crazy. It's brand new.
Yep. I had some ideas with the bringing the Barney guard by the barnacles and stuff like that, but it turned out to be the same speed at the same time. So then Spyruffle found out this trick using the head crabs.
Damn.
Very nice.
Some more bunny hopping.
And here, just sloped and I slided upside that belt. It's pretty hard to not get stuck in the crouch mode.
Yeah, you as you notice, you don't land. You just barely avoid landing on.
I want to start to fall as soon as possible. And when as I enter the water, I use the push triggers again. So I got a pretty huge boost forwards. And here again, once I exit the water, use the triggers again. And the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, that's like one of my many favorite tricks in the run.
Yeah, that first dolphin dive.
Yeah, the dolphin dive, just one right here.
Mm.
It's bam. Then you duck. Go down. That's a beauty.
Here it's like 2K GPS all the way around.
That looked fast even in
Yeah,
half
it did.
speed.
Here's a new trick.
Yeah.
Using the use key on the bottom, and it makes me move at the push trigger speed rather than the swimming speed, which is a bit faster.
That's pretty odd, like the trigger.
Yeah.
And here's also a really sort of cool new like route
Yeah,
in
definitely.
this section.
I have to thank Philip for that one.
Yeah, he's not only a great runner, he's also good at finding
Yeah,
routes.
he didn't know it himself, but he gave me the idea to surf up that belt. We gotta go back again.
Oh, I will. I'll because you can't really tell that.
You're supposed to reverse that middle belt so you can move forwards. You see it goes in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So the thing is to jump beneath this press to get a huge boost and slide up the sloped surface.
Yeah, because that conveyor belt, it reduces your speed by a lot, so you're not so...
Yeah, you can't... Maybe you can wall strafe up, but it takes ages.
Yeah. And then once you get up to this point, this belt right here is moving in the normal direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Or pushing forwards.
The leap, or what to call it. Maybe I should mention the trigger delay I did there at that transition.
Oh, this one?
Yep. Because the presses, not these, but the upcoming, they start to move as soon as you enter the map. So I delayed the map change in order to start them later, so I could get by before they blocked my path,
Oh, I
so
see.
to say.
Actually, I wasn't unaware of that. So you just jumped like right through him, right here.
Yeah. Right here is the map supposed to change, so I'm delaying it all the way there, I think. So you can see my path is clean. And here I'm jump bugging.
Beautiful. There's not much to say except that, you know, conveyor belts, you want to, you know, jump.
Here's a nice thing though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make a jump bug on this belt, because if I would jump bug, I wouldn't get the boost from the belt. So that would end up slower than that route I just did. I did.
Where do you spela från?
Bara köra som över. So I use the sloop here, and then get the boost from the belt. And here's your shot
Oh yeah,
that Kulkid found.
the ultra precise shot. But first,
We should load that in game, I think. You can't see
Yeah.
it in the video.
I like this though.
Yeah, it's a very nice segment by Pineapple. Perfect leather exit, grabbing the ammunition.
Yeah, we need that animation.
Ammunition.
Ammunition. This shot.
You can't see the glass in this video. Maybe.
Oh, you can.
I think there was one frame with the glass.
Yeah. Let's just go back.
It's very tight getting over that fence.
Yeah. And this shot, you wanna. So right there, there's the glass.
Yeah, I think there is.
Right there, you can't see it on the stream though. It's,
Yeah,
it's small, like you can't see anything.
Yeah, so we can shoot it before entering the room. So it saves like half second or more.
Bam, right there.
Yeah.
Ultra precise shot.
So then starting gaining speed.
Also, someone was asking why the reload and why we were loading this weapon, the revolver, faster. We're not. It's just that the reloading animation.
Yeah, I didn't knew about that actually.
Yeah. We don't reload a weapon faster. The animation just plays out faster. Like in the normal game, the animation, like you finish reloading a weapon way before the animation actually finishes. And what in this mod,
They aren't the same length, the
No.
animation at the time.
this is like in this game, it has like a proper length. So we're not actually reloading the weapon any faster. That's a beautiful shot. And just, which made it possible for us to like bunny hop, like build up more speed before these doors open.
It's a great pattern to get for the doors. Here comes a new tricks found by Cool Kid. This is great. That shot there stopped the grunts on their path.
That headshot is unreal.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's really just
I think
different.
you gotta go back again.
Yeah, I will. I will. So when he fires this shot right here, it like normally
The guards are walking along the hallway, right?
yeah, I can just load up the level.
And when he shoots, they stop.
Show this like
It's in the middle.
we're close. Right, so see these guards. Okay, I blurred them, but they're walking forwards right now.
Yep.
But by firing that shot,
They stopped and turned around.
and then he starts
And-
moving.
Yeah, the path I took gotta be very precise in order to make that shotgun grunt run in this direction he did.
Yeah, and then you
Not sure exactly how it works with his waypoints.
yeah, and then you save and load the game, and that makes him stop.
Yeah, right.
Because otherwise it will just keep moving.
So let's go back one more.
Yep.
So we're just shoot this guy for fun, for killing the path. Alright.
There you save.
Yeah.
Because he stops.
I save the game here and load it, and that makes this grunt stop. And there I got shot just after my jump, and then I shot him in the head to kill him. So 9 damage, which I took, is just enough to get on top this rating.
That's
That's a nice trick.
very nice. And also here is a trick. as
Yeah.
well.
Using a FPS glitch.
Yeah, because you sort of notice the game, like Gordon, he starts slowing down, but
Yeah.
the game plays at normal speed
Yeah,
still.
I wasn't braking. It just slowing down the game speed with a glitched FPS value, which is the slowest 501. So the game speed aren't the same on the all FPS
No.
values. The same thing here. For that door. Shooting trip mine as soon as possible.
And here is come up with one of my favorite tricks as well. This one.
It's hard to avoid the hornets. It's really tight, the timing.
Headshot as well.
Yeah.
This chapter is so amazing.
So switching to the snark.
Yeah, it switches snark. Oh, one more round. Snark.
Jumping on top of it. Just barely got to get
There it is.
over. Yeah. Over the soldiers here. And you see the wall. I actually threw it because the demos aren't synced properly, or how to say it. So I just get over the soldiers. And just in time to switch the magnum. Bam, headshot.
Did you do that manually?
Yep.
Bam.
I locked the angle, the vertical angle.
Oh, so you just had to move sideways.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it increased my odds like 50%.
Just look at how fast that shot is in full speed.
It's very hard to see at 30 FPS videos.
Yeah, and yeah, on YouTube.
So this skipping the crab killing, which is new.
Oh yeah, someone actually did it in an earlier Half-Life run, like an old Half-Life run. I think it was Dopefish's run.
Yeah, not sure about the details about that.
Yeah, so he sort of wasn't. We were wondering, hey, how did he do that? And the scientist didn't slow down at all, because usually he slows down. But I don't remember exactly how he did it. It was something.
It's one scientist that you gotta scare before using.
Oh yeah, that's right. Section's very cool. You're just.
Yeah, the ammo duplicating trick.
This is new as well.
Yep. So it was Spider Waffle that found out you can get through the skyboxes. Here he shot before using the scientist, so he would follow. I think follow at all. He wouldn't follow otherwise.
I just want to replay this section right here. It doesn't really.
Back again.
And this trigger.
So here I'm triggering the Gauss, and here, so I took the path wide to the left because I wanted the grunt to see me, or they would have bad positions for this part here. So waiting out the exact time before the wall will break. Using the slopes on the ground and in the ceiling. And jump bug here to save the fall damage. Pretty good timing, as you can see.
Very good time. Luckily, was the bull squid ever blocking you on the way back?
No, I don't think so. Also in the stair down, I did a edge bug on the steps. Here's pretty long fall, actually. The altars, first segment.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
You want one?
No thanks.
Beautiful jumping.
Yeah, timing right through the doors. Starting, charging Gauss cannon. Same route as the old run. Here's a new route though. Getting the free medkits. Trying to get as few hits as possible from the soldiers. Here I use the slope to prevent me from taking full damage. It's not a jump bug as it may look.
I love this snark boost.
Yeah, it's very nice.
This map
is a new route, new trigger delay. Here's the loading.
Yeah, right there. The game is supposed to change levels.
But I'm delaying it to this point here. It will spawn beneath the hatch that you were supposed to open.
It's just replaying the entire level. Actually, I'm gonna. So down this slope right here, right?
Yep. Pretty hard to slide up the rocks.
Also, this is definitely this might be the coolest Gauss boost in the run.
So I think it's a fully charged Gauss shot at the very edge of the pipe to get the slope jump.
And you found this like this we were supposed to do this boost in a different way, right? You were
Yeah.
supposed to do a self-gauss.
Self-gauss without the jump on top of the rocks.
Yeah.
But it took so much damage. So I found out this way without any damage at all. Maybe a few hits from the
Yeah.
9mm, but
Yeah, it looks even cooler to me, I think.
yeah. And also the jet just passing.
Yeah, it's
And also a
crazy.
jump bug actually before this pipe. Make some boosts in the pipe system. And here are 8 cells for this slope jump.
This nade also is
Yeah,
quite precise. Like it lands.
I had to break the boxes in front of it as well to get a better path. And here comes a very nice trick on the next level. So here I'm making a edge jump on the hill, on the
Yeah, the slope.
cursor. Yeah, edge jump here. And then another edge jump on the sign. And just after the sign edge jump, I'm making a self-gauss boost.
You can't even tell on the video.
It's backwards
Yeah.
somewhere. Just enough height to get on top of the building. Very nice.
It's beautiful.
And I'll be boosting for the wall. And here's new. Getting out again, grabbing a trip mine. And I found out that you can bring this box with you down the elevator.
Yeah, without losing any time as well, since
Yeah,
we have to wait for the elevator to go down anyway.
and the trip mine lasers, they only update each 10th of a second. So I have 0.1 seconds to get through.
Yeah, without them exploding.
Yeah,
Also,
without
this,
them detecting you.
I just wanna.
That grenade is also very nice. Slipping it down. Very tight to move past the guards.
Everything about that level is really tight. I mean,
Yeah, this segment is very nice.
the hobby.
I'll be boosting to the cell box, and then I'll be boosting again from the elevator corner.
Then you have enough speed.
Yeah, 90 damage, 1 health left. Starting the fast fire, quick save abusing. And also there is water in the skybox there, which I had to hold the jump key. Otherwise I would lose too much height and not make it over.
Yeah.
So here's another one of the hardest segments. Right here, this map.
Oh, I didn't notice that soldier.
Yeah,
He starts out by standing.
yeah.
Yeah, so this. It's really
I
precise.
threw that snark to not get locked in the acute angle. That grenade scares the grunt behind the corner. This grunt here. There's the snark again.
That's alright.
So making a jump bug.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah, you scared that grunt. when you-
Yeah. I'm spamming him so he'll get scared and run off again.
Also using a really low frame rate there, right, to make him turn
Yeah, exactly.
faster.
And here's the thing, look at the shotgun ammo. The shotgun wasn't reloaded, and if I pick up a new weapon, I won't have to reload, because there wouldn't be any time to reload the shotgun. So I found out that I could pick up that one to save this reloading. And yeah, the health door.
The health board. Yeah, this was. No, yeah, this was like the hardest segment. Just want to replay this level. Yes.
The segment starts here. So pretty many actions.
How consistent was the jump bug? Were you at the jump bug?
And there, as soon as the door started to open, I saved the game, because I no longer had to make it in one segment. I can't remember the rate. It's pretty tough, many hours into that segment.
So now we have we made it past the infinite health door.
So what about the door? Or do they knew it?
I think, well, I'm not entirely sure which. I guess there are might be a lot of new people watching who aren't familiar with how the door works.
Well, make it quick. You're supposed to get damage from getting squeezed in the door, but this door is mapped wrong, so it gives you negative damage, which turns out to be positive, like regaining health. And you get that damage once per frame, so I'm increasing the frame rate to 1000. So I'm inside a door for 4.7 seconds. Allowing us to make many boosts.
But that map is so good. Like everything about it.
Bam.
Boost. And this section
Is here. It's a very nice self-grouse.
yeah, and the door is open because
Yeah.
you got to this point so fast. This door isn't supposed to be open.
I'm not
And
sure
Then it closes.
why it is that way. I think they had some idea in the map, but skipped it
Yeah.
and let the door be. It's very strange. So I break my speed and got height with this self-grouse. Here I'm putting a satchel.
Yeah, I switched to a satchel. Can
Yep.
tell. You can see the view model ball. You just
I think many segments is lost here due to low frame rate.
Yeah.
So the satchel is behind me.
There, you threw the satchel.
Yeah, it will follow pretty close behind me. So I'm spamming every weapon I have, like crossbow, shotgun.
And then finally,
Yeah,
the nade and
the
the
grenade
satchel.
and satchel to break the final hit. So it's over 2k EPS here into the wall, and like, I don't know, 1200, 1500. And here, once again, a self-gauss. I think you found out this one.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
very neat because
Very nice.
we're able to, just keep a lot of speed into
Yeah.
like the tight corridor.
We had plans to use a snark here, but it's very hard to get him under you. And you have to break anyway to get inside.
This is like interesting note right there. This is like the only part in the run where we take fall damage.
There is a few more.
At least that's like the only part I've noticed. I think, oh yeah, in test chamber as well. I know we take one fall damage test chamber. One.
One.
Yeah, you have 99 HP in the test chamber.
No, it's from the elevator.
Oh, right. I forgot. Totally
But
forgot.
on the health door map, I took some fall damage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Didn't notice.
So I think there is some more places we took full damage. Anyway, really nice push boost. And here is one of my favorite trigger delays for sure.
Yeah, that skips just so. You skip so much.
Oh yes.
Such a large skip. It looks so like funny as well. Like he is
Yeah.
boost.
And also the sounds. It goes from a explosion to grasshoppers. Very good.
So the trigger is right here.
Yeah.
Go up a boost. Bam.
Yep. It was hard to get in here. Using the Hornet to reverse the door. You didn't even see the door open. It was like frame perfect.
I have another self gauss.
Yep. Upstairs, I mean. Here I used the quick save glitch to switch to the grenade after the last box. And the grenade use the grenade as boost and to clean my path, as you saw. Gotta get that again. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I really like it.
Look at the grunt here. Goodbye.
This door is also really nice.
Yeah, it's very tight.
And these boosts are...
Yeah, the first double explosive boost. If you place a trip mine and then shoot another explosive, the trip mine will detonate instantly. Well, kind of instantly.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for it to, activate.
Yeah. So you're switching to the MP5 during the load. So that's pretty much 2k UPS, I think. I'm starting to lose my voice now. And the self-gauss boost. Taking a curve to collect the grenades right to the door.
Beautiful. I love that boost. Also this boost right here as well. Another...
This one is very nice. A double.
I like how you hit the lamp.
Yeah.
Which makes you, get into...
The perfect height.
Yeah. Like that lamp. And also this right here, it plays trip mine.
First, the Spiral planned to use a hand grenade, drop a hand grenade and then start to charge the gas. But I want to pick these grenades down there. So I placed a trip mine before going down, and I could charge the gas and use the trip mine to boost. Very cool setup.
Yeah, that trip mine placement is just really difficult.
Yeah.
Like, down there.
It's very nice.
Yeah. So essentially you get 2 action rifle grenades and you only waste like a nade to get it.
And they aren't that...
Yeah,
what's say?
Useful compared to, action rifle grenades, because you can fire those instantly.
Exactly.
Compared to, you have to cook a grenade for a couple of seconds.
They're worth more, mostly.
This is also a level you have to do in one go.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough one. So scaring the scientist. And just as he opens the door, I kill the last alien grunt to open the first door. That shot was to scare the scientist so he could be able to run from the grenade.
Yeah, it's sort of weird how it works, but if you don't scare the scientist, he won't get scared by your grenade at all. Also, I really like this section right here. Since it's really precise. You go into the elevator and
Yeah, I just reached the trigger to start the elevator.
It takes like 5 seconds or so for it to actually start.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you just go and grab some ammo and you just barely make it back there.
It was Spyroffle's idea from the beginning to pick the gloom gun, but that would interrupt the Gauss charging. So we went for the 40 cells instead, because the gloom wouldn't be really useful anyway.
Some neat boost, another double boost right there. Let's just replay the entire section.
It's a nice circle at this door. Selecting go of the Gauss right at the surface to get the boost into the pipe.
Yeah, in order to persevere as much speed as possible.
Yeah. And having some spare health, making boosts underwater. And here's another double boost, trip mine and a hand grenade. Very quick upside.
Yeah, very cool. And also you sort of hit the
the ceiling in the center.
Yeah.
To push me towards the right here.
Yeah.
To push me towards the door. Some Gauss boost. Here's some very cool grenade boost. Very quick strafes.
This grenade is my favorite.
Yeah, it's so good. Look at this grenade. You gotta load up the save for that one.
Yeah, I will. This was sort of a route I found at random.
Oh yeah, this self-ghost plus grenade.
Yeah. I'm not even sure how much faster it is. All I know that is it looks much cooler.
Yeah, it's very effective as well.
So, which...
What could it be? 216.
16, but...
216. Nice det. Det finns på sheeten. Google. Har kvar den uppe. Nice. Planen. Så tabben. Tab. Den gör det.
Ja, den är...
Där ja.
Sorry guys, I know. It's gonna load. It's currently looking at the sheet. Oh yeah, we use, you know, a sheet. A Google sheet. Here it is.
Långt ner. Vänta, det är inte förrän sen som det behövs.
Right.
Ja, från och med sen så behövs det.
Så det är okej?
Ja.
Och vilken save var det?
216.
Nej. Jo.
Det stämmer.
Jag behöver inte skriptet för det. Typ.
Nej, inte för vissa saven bara. Ja, det är fel. Jag står på 16 en.
Vi kan kolla mappen.
Ja. Det var inte den första.
Visst är den vacker.
Är det live?
Ja.
You gotta be quick.
Yeah, I see this nade.
The perfect ending on that segment to let the grenade get through the door.
Not oh shit.
It doesn't have any power spines, so it's pretty hard to start.
Yeah.
There we go. That grenade is 100%.
One water grenade. So yeah, we use a nade and a self-gauss in order to basically, skip that entire room.
The boost to get forwards, and here get the height, and getting to the door ASAP. Here's a very nice segment. Here I shot the grenade before I landed, because there is a 1 second delay before I can shoot again. So I shot as soon as possible to shoot another second grenade.
Hold on, I just need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
You want some water as well?
Yep. Let's take that again. Here. I jump just before the explosion. to get the height. And there's just exactly 1 second before this shot up here. And shooting the Barney as soon as possible. And just when he opens, I want to make the boost, because the boost would also scare him to run towards the second door. Right there. Very nice segment. And a final boost to the send teleporter, using the Hornet to deactivate the hurt trigger that is supposed to kill me if I'm going too early. And here on Sand there's a new trick that Spider also found. Right there. So you use the Gauss to shoot through the ceiling of the floating island to break the cage that the... I don't know what it's supposed to be exactly. The flying creatures, they're supposed to be on this side in a cage. They are already set free from that Gauss shot at the beginning. And here I take these buttons in a specific order. Thanks.
Bug.
So there is, I think it was 9 seconds to these two, and 12 seconds to the last one. So I gotta take them in this order I did here. Or they would fly by, and I would have to wait another cycle of their flight.
Yeah, now it would take like 10 seconds or so. Extra 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. So that saved 5 seconds, I think. And here you can see I'm aiming, setting up a view angle for the gunner's fight. And I'm moving to the left soon, right there. There, I spawned with the aim just at Gunnarsh, because if you shoot Gunnarsh here in the beginning, he will start to walk instantly. Otherwise there would be a, I think it's 5-second delay before the walk.
Also,
that trick Spider found, and then there's a trick by Cool Kid to make her run, right?
yeah, if you block her off, like right there, she gets mad and she starts attacking. Because normally she just walks really slowly until she gets to a specific waypoint. But now, if you make her angry, she starts running to the waypoint instead.
Yeah. We also had major problems with her following correctly. Crash Forward managed to get it at the end.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, this fight is so weird. Like, it's so... what is it?
Is it?
Yeah, her waypoints are like different.
Well, she walks to the original and then turns back to chase you.
Yeah.
So she takes the damage at this point instead.
Oh.
She's still visiting the...
Oh, yeah, okay,
tournament.
that's what she does. That's what I thought she skipped those completely, but no, she doesn't. No.
So the waypoints are the same, just she took the damage at another place.
Yeah, and those tricks combined, you know, the early shot and...
Yeah, the early shot and this running saved, I think, 11 seconds.
Which is quite insane, you know, considering it's
supposed to be a static time, like.
Yeah, you just have to wait for her in order to get two specific points, and then you can speed it up.
And also the first trick wouldn't work without the second, right?
Yeah, that's I recall you guys saying so. So that's fortunate that we
had both.
yeah, we actually found the second trick before, like the getting her mad, in order to start running faster before the second trick.
Yeah. So placing out the trip mines to her waypoints, and getting the timings just when she arrives. Trip mine boost, and seeding boost, and fast fire sequence to break the floor. Can't remember, but it's like 20 or 30 segments for the quick saves to. So it's 2 satchels, 1 grenade, 1 action rifle grenade, MP5 crossbow, shotgun, magnum, hornet.
Very nice combo.
And just time to switch to the grenade. And I make this boost before the transition. So I start the map already boosted.
That's like one of the few it's like teleports or transitions in Zen where you actually keep your speed,
Yeah,
if I recall
exactly.
correctly. Because for example, in this teleport, you don't. If you were to do a boost on the previous map, you wouldn't keep the speed on this level.
There's a set spawn on the other map, on the other ones, so there's no possibility to boost before the transition. Just time to reload and switch to grenade.
This level is so cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard path for these rocks here. Here is self-gauss on that pillar. And look at the reloading of the crossbow. It just switches to 5 before the loading. It's so close.
Oh yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Trigger delay.
Trigger delay trick. Just keep going around some walls.
It saves a couple of seconds just
Yes,
because
a lot.
that section is really hard to navigate without losing a lot of speed.
Yeah, you get up in the low gravity. This takes much time getting down.
Yeah.
So this part is very cool, I think. Getting down without landing on the
that's difficult.
yeah
And then double boost.
trip mine and grenade.
I like this. You charge up the gauss boost, and you switch to nades instantly.
Yeah,
Maximum speed.
and also you see I ended with 1 health. It's where the trip mine. Where are we? This trip mine is a bit a random delay on before it explodes. So this is where I retried until I got the right health to get 1 health after the last grenade boost. So you see, I got 71 after that one. It could be like 110 down to 50 health. So I just had to retry until I got 71. Using the slopes here to prevent the fall damage.
And here it is. Final fight.
Yep. There, he's done.
It's done.
Okay, bathroom.
Alright.
You could try explaining the
Boss fight. Yeah, it would be nice if you did, but okay. Alright. Big baby Nihilanth. What is there to say about this fight? It was done in over 50 segments. It has glorious sound. Like, this was done in over 50 segments. And as you can see, he has utilized the fast fire glitch here in the boss. So nade, Gauss. Yeah, as you can look at the Gauss ammo right here. You can shoot, like we're basically just spamming the Gauss cannon every frame, every segment. So each time we fire a shot, we make a new segment. And that's what's making the funny noise. Then out of Gauss shots, Hornet shots. Satchel, bam, he's done. He's dead. Well, he has 0 HP at the moment, so the fight is over, basically. Like he's done. He has 0 HP, but the fight isn't over yet because how do I put this? It's difficult. The fight is sort of complex that whatever, I'll just wait for him to get back. I'm just gonna enjoy the sound for now. The sound. Right now, during my segment, the screen is actually black right now. It's during a fade-in, so I can't see anything. So let's say I'm aiming in the dark up to the crystal.
How's it going?
And right about this point, the game starts like fading in.
So did you get the fast fire and everything?
Not really.
I can't remember exactly, because we found a new saver while doing this. Because you can see that we have 1 grenade left that we didn't have to use. So the planning for this fight just got screwed up by finding this trick. So the orbs he have around his head, I think it's 10 or 20, they are regenerating his health. And if you save after half of them have been regenerated, he will stop regenerate. So we got saved to make it last 500 damage, I think it was. So we saved like a second and some ammunition.
Yeah, but we saved even more time in total in this fight.
Oh yeah.
By using the fast fire glitch.
Let's see how much it was. Oops. Okay, we have enough map. So the actual fight was done in just a second or so. And we saved 25 seconds on this map with this fast fire trick. So like from 26 seconds down to 1 second fight, it's quite drastic. But it also took like 50 saves.
Yeah, over 50 saves. Also,
we had a plan that you should do some dancing with the snark we had left.
Yeah, but it never happened.
It's pretty hard, I guess.
Because this is harder than, like, this is very specific in killing the healer. Like, you wanna, like, you need to kill him in, like, a specific position. Well, he needs to be a specific position. He needs to be facing a specific way and have, like, a specific height. Well, vertical
before
position.
the map ends, you mean?
Yeah, because if he doesn't, like depending on where he is, it takes longer, like a shorter time for the
Yeah.
game to actually finish. So this was like the fastest position.
It depends which timing method you would use.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't.
If you would use the brain shot, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you use the map ending, you want him to be as high as possible at the top
Yeah. And we figured,
position.
yeah, we figured we could just make it end as fast as possible. I mean, change level
Yeah.
anyway. So the final time,
2041
yes,
video time, that is. From the start chamber to the brain shot.
yeah,
Some nice camera work by Crash Fortress.
to capture the full game, third person.
Yeah.
That would be difficult though.
Unfortunately, the demos won't work. Most of them doing that.
That's it.
Almost 900 jumps.
Dude, I could have done some more jumps at the very end.
Some plenty objects and damage boosts.
Is that the tram section in the background?
It is the Black Mesa Inbound, blurred out. It's also that track playing.
Wow.
You didn't notice?
And not until now. But yeah, I guess that's the run done.
Maybe questions?
Yeah, exactly. If anyone has any questions regarding the run, just feel free to ask.
What happened?
I guess.
Oh, thought you disconnected.
No. It's okay.
You see any good questions?
What was the hardest segment for you guys? Well, it was the segments where you infinite health door map and the segment of Office Complex, like segments, long segments that we
Yeah, with Barney Guard.
yeah, like most segments that contain a like an NPC door bug.
Yeah,
glitch.
because they were forced to be long, so you couldn't get easy by shortening it.
No,
Shortening it.
yeah, by dividing it into several segments.
Yeah.
Can you self-gauss? What is a self-gauss boost?
I'm not sure exactly, but the Gauss beam is reflecting back from the brushes against that you. I'm not sure why it's getting you upwards either.
Yeah.
It's always upwards.
It's like if you shoot at this, I guess this specific angle, for example, the shot bounces back onto you
Yeah.
and it boosts you upwards.
Such a pain in multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Always self-gaussing yourself to death.
Yeah, probably suicide at least like 100 times self-gaussing. Half-Life multiplayer. Do you know any tricks or strats that would improve this run?
Yes, a few. Could load up surface tension.
Sure, it's
See it
switching
often.
it.
So out here there is some barrels. Oops.
Tryck du på E?
F, tror jag.
Ja, men det är E.
We have different bindings, so I paused the game with my use key. So go forwards. These barrels are pushable, so you might be able to use them for some extreme boosting.
Which one?
In the middle.
Oh.
The red one should be... maybe it's stuck, so you can use the FPS bug to get it unstuck. It should be... would be very hard, but potentially save some time and cells.
We explained the interlooper, start of interlooper. We did a boost before...
oh yeah, at the end of the Gunners map.
How many years have you played this game?
I think I started speedrunning 2008-9, actually, the start of 2009. You can see the history in my channel. It's all there.
2009?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty late. You started like 2006
Yeah,
or so.
something. I didn't run it actively though. Well, I played the game, I was like casual speedrunning it, but I've been into games like to play 2005, 2006.
Quarizer.
Yeah, I've read that. This entire this entire stream is going to be archived. You can just watch it in the Twitch archives once I stop streaming.
Yeah, we should save it. Went pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I mean it will be saved in my Twitch archive. So once I stop streaming,
Yeah.
I can just it will be saved automatically. I just have to press a button which saves it forever. But it will
A few hiccups, but I think it was
yeah,
pretty
it was
good. Nothing of this was planned or thought out, so
No.
we bear with us.
I missed the 0.7 second segment by that one dude. We can show it again in slow motion.
Yeah, it's 77 by Philip. It's one of our old classmates
Yeah.
from school.
If you want to know the exact story behind him, I'm not sure if we should spoil it. No, we should not. It's just a good speedrunner. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah, be ready. Get set.
Go. Here it is.
Look at this beauty.
He does
He turns slightly to the right.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
He does an entire chapter by himself. That's amazing.
Yeah. I remember I said like Spyraffle had 2 segments and Philip had 1, but he also had 1 whole chapter by himself.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
That is good.
Want to play Adrenaline Gamer? No.
Philip. Yeah. You should all worship Philip. That's right.
I'll most likely be going to say triple-A strats are used in RTA runs, but not without scripts, really.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Remember that deleted scenes map I did?
That was just silly. I mean, it doesn't seem, to me at least, like legit to
No,
do this.
for a no-script run.
Yeah. But it is a really cool skip in that level. We should do like a scripted.
The whole game got cool trigger delays,
Yeah.
actually.
We should do
Counter-Strike.
deleted scenes.
Yeah.
So Counter-Strike Conditions Zero deleted scenes. It's a
Yes,
really good
that's
game
the
speeder.
full name. You should all play it.
We should do like a segmented run of that level with like scripts and all.
Yeah, we played some Adrenaline Gamer some years ago. I haven't played it for... Well, we played it for Fabricio, Super Frizio.
Are you gonna make the
birthday.
video?
I don't think so, sorry.
I will have to make the video in that case. Someone was saying yes, there are a lot of, I mean, most strategies, not most, but a lot of these strategies in this run are usable in a single segment run.
Yeah.
Just that.
It demonstrates with us to work on the deleted scenes. Maybe a comeback. I remember he had some demos on the Recard map.
Yeah. They're really cool. That's like my least favorite level in the game as well. Because of the hostage.
Yeah.
But a lot of these strategies, well, pretty much most of these strategies are usable in single segment runs, except for those that require you to save and load. Just that a lot of them are really precise and difficult to pull off, both in a single segment, and some are really hard to do without a script. But there are a lot of tricks and sort of tricks and routes that should be usable in a single segment run, as long as you just get good at it.
Just the new tricks are just so hard, mostly. It's nothing new that is simple, really.
No, except for there are a couple of things, like a couple of, for example, this scientist.
Yeah, this one could be used.
Yeah, this is simple,
but it's like less than a second in a single segment.
Yeah. There's nothing like big that. I would say that a lot of time that we saved in this run came down to just really good execution, rather than several huge time savers.
Yeah, it's only a few, like the test chamber, 65 seconds. I think that's the biggest new skip.
The fastest time is 34:51 single segment.
I could mention that the biggest skip in the whole game is still the Sun Teleporter skip.
Oh yeah,
it's 2 full minutes.
It's a really good skip as well, since...
Yeah, this one. I think it was Spider Waffle who found it and used it first in his run.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's 2 full minutes. It's still the biggest skip in time.
Well, oh yeah, because it's faster than the power-up skip.
Well, yeah, you can do power-up on the way of like 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Same with the other big skips. So 2 minutes is the biggest skip in the whole game.
The first issue,
there is no host timescale in Half-Life 1.
only host frame rate. But the thing is, you get sort of glitchy physics.
Did Random Monkey add 2 versions? Didn't know.
Oh really? Did not know. Someone was... No, you can do the skip. It should be possible without scripts. Everything you can do with a script is essentially possible without a script.
This one should be fairly easy, actually.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, yeah, but you wouldn't be able to do it in a single segment run, because you would have to save and load.
That's right.
So you would you could do it in like a RTA, but you wouldn't be able to do it in a single segment.
Yep.
Because you would have to save and load after doing the trick.
Yeah. I wonder if Prono will make a segmented no script run using our new tricks. He talked about it.
You can't demo with host frame rate. You can, but it wouldn't look good, and the demos get really large. But I don't know. I mean, you could definitely make a run with host frame rate. It's just that.
Yeah, the pretty recent task techniques are using host frame rate. I haven't played around with it that much yet, at least.
Single segment, or I don't know what takes. Oh, streamers. The most skill is glitchless single segment, of course. No doubt about it.
Yeah. Of course.
But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any more questions? Because, well, I guess, are you still considering doing a more in-depth commentary video?
Yeah, I think so.
But
Just gotta find time.
time and motivation, I suppose.
There's still details that would be really nice to get out.
Yeah, I guess you can just, well, sort of look at this video and build upon it. I mean, we didn't cover everything, but we did cover quite a lot, and then you can just sort of just improve it from there.
Yeah.
I'm going to ESA at least. Both of us was there last year. I think I'm gonna play Half-Life as far as I know. There, but that isn't really related to this run. The forward gun jumps. That's by using a script. We're not actually firing forward. We're firing backwards really fast.
A fan meet at Remac. That's a nice one. Maybe we should have a fan meet at Remac.
Sure, if people want to meet us, we can just sign their shirts, their boobs, their asses, whatever.
Yep.
Since we live I live in Jönköping, and Quartercity lives really nearby, so...
You live like 3-minute walk from Remac.
Yeah. So if anyone... Sure, we can have a fan meetup at DreamHack. We can have our own specific speedrun Half-Life course.
We had a small meetup with source runs with Darwin and Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Yeah, last year's summer DreamHack in Jönköping. How did you decide how much health to take from the health door?
It's a tough one. Because the plan changed quite a lot even after we took the health. It was like a draft from the beginning. Then adjust to see what happened almost. Like 90 for ordinary boosts. And yeah. Kind of does the plan sheet.
Jag är så himla vanlig. Jag kan inte ändra det.
You can look at our Google sheet, and there's a plan tab, which is the final version. I could add the others, which was along the way, so to speak, during the work.
What's next to answer? Sure, if you bring your crowbar, I'll sign your crowbar.
Yep.
This game should be faster than Half-Life Source. Well, you can skip the Big Mama fight in Half-Life Source, can you?
Yeah,
but
it's only a few minutes in the long run. I think it would turn out a lot slower. I'm sure 30 minutes minimum. It's my guess.
Any plans to complete the Half-Life trilogy in under an hour? That would be difficult, considering complete this game in 20 minutes and 41 seconds, opening force in 19 and is it 7 seconds? No, 12 seconds?
1923.
23, okay. So that is 40 minutes already. Then you got your shift, which is like, is it 24, 26, 24?
Segmented 25.
25. So we would need to cut off like 5 minutes if we were to go below
Yeah.
an hour.
Pretty tough.
In all 3 games, yeah. Unless we find like a large skip and blue shift, I don't see it being possible. Who knows? It might.
Blue Shift got the biggest potential for big skips.
Just imagine if there was possible to just do some crazy skip. Rosenberg's test chamber sequence. I feel like it might be possible to do something there, but then again, no one has found anything yet, so. But if you were to like skip going to Zen, I think that would be really cool. Like you would just go to
Yeah, these maps are combined, so it could be possible.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if you were to, but I don't know, it seems really unlikely, of course. I don't have a Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna run Black Mesa Source nor Half-Life 2.
No, never. No.
I've never gotten so mad that I cried. Sorry.
Graham from Rock Paper Shotgun wanted to talk to you. Okay. I think it was to talk to you.
Not sure.
Are there any skips at the tram section in the beginning of the game?
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
uploaded a video like Friday.
Yeah, I'll link to you the video.
It saved almost a minute to an ordinary tram ride.
There's the video.
Check it out.
Any mod speedruns? Yeah, plenty. But
What you gonna do next now? Do you have any plans?
me, right now,
Gaming plans, I guess they mean.
gaming plans. I have no idea. I'll be playing Half-Life, maybe, probably single segment. But I have no idea. I'm done. This is it. We're done playing games forever. This
Yep.
speedrun is finished. You have no other goal in life.
Suicide tomorrow.
Suicide tomorrow. Oh shit, that's rough. Tomorrow, Elemental Guard. Nah, eventually. I mean, I'll be running. I will be doing more single runs in Half-Life 1.
Any influences, YouTubers, or anything? Not really, for me at least. From the beginning it was the segmented runs by Spyruffle when I first started. And then the Quake runs, Quake 1. Should check them out if you haven't.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not really familiar with speedrunning, and if you are, and if you just haven't checked out the Quake speedrunning scene yet, you definitely should, because that inspired me and influenced me to start speedrunning as well, as long with Think Circle's original 55-minute segmented run.
That was the first speedrun I ever saw. I got it from you on a LAN party back at like 2005 or so.
Yeah, and funny, I didn't even play the game before I watched the run. I just watched the run without even playing the game. And I was like, oh damn, I gotta play this game now because this is so cool.
It's a great run. Being the first. Still have many skips. It's a cool run.
Oh, Baba J, I think you're talking about the Blast Pit. Oh, that actually doesn't work. Oh, wait, the picture?
Vem skickade den? Och varför?
Han undrar varför vi inte gjorde detta i runnen. Men det funkar. Det är lättare än man här.
It seems not working.
Perhaps we could do a conditions here deleted scenes done quick speedrun. That would be awesome. Yeah, I guess that's it. Finito. No more Half-Life. No more nothing. No more anything anymore. It's done. Condition 0. Condition 0. Condition 0. Condition 0.
Deleted scenes. It's the best.
Such a good game. I'm gonna play it right now off stream.
Opposing force, wrench only run.
Oh, it's almost finished. In fact.
Nice. It's like 90%.
Yeah, I'm at the final boss, but it's really hard to beat with wrench, but it will be done eventually.
Yeah, nice.
Gunman Chronicles. Oof, that's a good one. Isn't anyone working on Gunman Chronicles right now?
I think they are. Not sure about the progress,
Yeah.
but there are some really nice tricks found in it. In that game. It's a good game for speedrunning.
Yeah, it's definitely a run I wanna.
Looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. Gunman Chronicles. Who decides what kind of cheat exploits are okay to use for speedruns? Anything that is possible without actually using a cheat, or like alter the game physics, is okay. But any exploit within the game is legal to use. Any glitch.
Yep. Bunny up mats in Garry's mod. Wow.
Yes. Oh, perhaps we should do it. Perhaps we should start playing Garry's mod. I never played Garry's mod.
I'm looking forward to that.
I don't even have the game on Steam. If someone can donate me the game, I'll play it immediately. Garry's mod. Nah. This run would look amazing in third person.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just look at the teaser and this outro. It's looking good.
So just look at this.
It would be a lot of job. Got everything together. Looks like a monkey.
He has the best jumping animation.
Yep. And also opening his mouth during the jump. He didn't do it. Or did he? I remember Crash talked about it. No, it's closed. There, it's open.
He's like...
A ponytail, yep. It's a nice one.
Oh man, that's so nice in Black Mesa Source. Such a nice touch, you know, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man,
I know what you mean.
you cut the ponytail, sell out. What does he say? Oh man, that was my favorite part about Black Mesa Source.
Yeah. No, my favorite part of that was the Zen chapter.
Oh yeah.
Really good.
We did get invited. We are currently beta testing the Zen part.
Yeah.
Everyone in the speedrun team, because of this speedrun, got invited to the Black Mesa Source beta team. Yeah, we did.
Gordon Freeman.
Yeah. Did you read the PC Gamer article?
Oh, I didn't have time. I had to leave.
I didn't read it as well, but they mentioned my SDA run, single segment run, as being the current fastest single segment run. The 3658.
Yeah, nice. It's hard to keep track of all the runs.
Yeah, considering, well, that run, well, everyone plays on, Bunny, NGHL these days.
Yeah.
So like,
Yours is the fastest official version.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's fast as demo on like original version, at least. I mean, I did get played some in the one version, but can record a demo for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a run though. I mean, it's okay, I suppose, for people.
How much time working we spent looking? Well, much time I spent looking for tricks. It's the funniest part to find tricks, figuring out what's fastest, new stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this run, all the new stuff.
That's definitely more rather than just grinding a segment until you get it.
Yeah,
It's
like figuring out this trigger delay boosts in Black Mesa, I mean Blast Pit, for example. It's the greatest part.
it actually worked. You
Yeah.
wrote.
Very nice.
Someone was saying we played most of a run. We played in 250 frames per second, like the
Yeah.
frame rate.
That's the
Someone was asking.
most basic. And then it's all the way down to 15 up to 1000.
Yeah,
Many different values.
can't go above 1,000. No, you can.
I have made several scriptless speedruns. Check out Speedrun's archive for Blue Shift and Opposing Force single segment scriptless.
The blue shit run is amazing. The Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the blue shift run has commentary bios. Some SDA. I mean, it's not the best run ever, but it might be entertaining if you haven't seen it already.
Yeah.
With our commentary and
It
such.
beat the old segmented speedrun, which was the main point
Oh, yeah.
of doing it.
But I would imagine that if someone were to do like attempts of it today, that they could beat it.
Yeah, like 2 minutes should
Yeah.
be possible.
But who is blue shift anyway? No one cares about blue shift, at least as far as single segment goes. Skip past the first big monster. Which big monster? The tentacles? We killed those.
This monster.
The big monster right here. We hit the button for the wall, which starts the fire sequence and kills him.
Tentacles. Well, at least everyone should care about deleted scenes.
Such a good game.
It is.
The blue one that moves.
The Gargantua at power up
Oh, yeah.
means the trigger delay.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have to look at the past broadcast once we're done.
Yeah, and I think we're done soon.
Yeah.
'Cause the big blue monster. Skip. This is how we skip it.
Check Philip.
Right
Nice. Kotaku.
there. Kotaku.
Sounds very Asian.
It is a really Asian site. Everyone on there are like
Better-
actual Asians.
Better avoid it then.
Oh yeah. Which boss is the hardest?
Well, in the speedrun, I think Gunarsh was the hardest because we didn't know exactly what caused the randomness.
No, so hard to like optimize. I mean, Gonarch is really simple. Like for example, if you have a single segment run, because like the tricks that we do in the segment run just aren't feasible to do because she's so random and unpredictable.
Yeah. Well, that's it, I think.
Yeah, I'm done. We have been broadcasting for 3 hours now. Before, yeah, we should quit before your throat gives up completely.
Your throat.
Mine?
What?
Your I thought you complained that your throat didn't house.
Oh, yeah. It went better actually.
Nice.
Slightly harsh.
Yeah, there isn't much more to say. If you have any questions, just PM me on Twitch or anything.
There's some forum threads you could post in.
Well, we could play the blooper demos.
Not now.
Not now.
I will upload bloopers to YouTube in a week, I think.
Okay, so I won't spoil it
Yeah.
till then. We got some really nice bloopers though.
Stay tuned for that. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye. Hold on. Nice.